going for us. All right, go ahead and start with a nice jog. And if you're tracking your workout, go ahead and set those. This is our 30-minute HIIT fusion. We have the best of both worlds. We got some cardio, we got some strength training, and working your total body here. Again, just a set of medium and or heavy weights. Go ahead and take it to some jumping jacks, landing soft in the balls of your feet. So we have 9 different moves that again will be incorporating some cardio, some body strength training, and then we'll be doing them for 40 seconds on, 10-second breather, 3 times through. So after you get the full 9 moves in, we have a 20-second breather. Go ahead and take some alternating opposite hand toe taps, trying to keep that leg straight, really stretching the back side of your legs, lengthening those hamstrings. A few more here. All right, take it to some knee up and over to a lateral lunge, opening up that hip. Chin and chest stays lifted. Last one. Hold it down, a low wide squat. Your feet are wide and your hips, toes are slightly turned out. Bend your knees down, arms are out to a T. Give me some tiny circles, palms down. Any direction. Go ahead and reverse that direction. Chin and chest stays lifted. From here, reach down, tapping towards the opposite inside ankle. Maybe reaching for your calf, your knee, your thigh, whatever you can today. Pressing your hips back as you tap your hand down towards the opposite foot. Hold it here. We're going to hinge forward at the waist. Give yourself a nice big hug and then squeeze your shoulder blades as you lift your arms up towards the ceiling. And then bring it down gently to a low lunge. Right knee down, untuck your right toes, press forward inside, left knee open up your chest. We're going to draw your hips back, straighten that front left leg, point, flex, circle out that ankle. Hold the left toes flexed, hinge forward, framing your left foot, maybe bringing your nose towards your knee, heart towards your thigh. And then gently come on up, switching sides. Left knee down, untuck your left toes, right foot forward, pressing into that right knee, allowing your left hip to open up. Draw your hips back, straighten that right leg, point, flex, circle out that ankle. Hold the right toes flexed, hinge forward, framing your right foot. Maybe bringing your nose towards your knee, heart towards your thigh, crown of your head towards your toes. And then gently come on up, roll your shoulders back, roll them forward, shake out anything else that you may need to do so today. We're first going to start with my personal favorite, burpees. So we're going to come to the top of your area, and we have 2 jumping jacks. We're going to come down, step or hop into that high plank, and 2 jacks. All right, those 45 seconds have begun. So you're stepping or hopping to that high plank, stepping or hopping your feet back to your hands, and give me those 2 jacks in between. Keep it going. We're going to grab those medium weights next. Still going. You're halfway there. 20 seconds down. 2 jacks in that high plank. You can also step it out to a tabletop and 2 fire hydrants. Step or hop it up. You've got 3, 2, and 1. All right, 10-second breather. Maybe grab a sip of water. We're going to grab a set of light weights. We have alternating reverse lunge with a bicep curl. So adding in those weights here. Our heart rate is up. Keep your body moving, chin and chest stays lifted. Find that focus in front. Reverse lunge. Your knee does not have to tap the floor. If it does, please make sure it's a very gentle tap. Palms towards the same shoulder. That's it. You've got 10. Last 5. We're going to hold these weights with us. and 2, and 1. Finish up where you're at. We have a suitcase squat to a hammer curl, alternate knee drive, overhead press, bring it down, switch. 40 seconds has begun. Slow it down if you need to. Suitcase squat, hands down by your ankles. As you come to stand, give me that hammer curl. Draw your knee up towards your chest, flex your toes. As you hold that knee, draw your arms up high overhead. Keeping that body moving, alternating right to left, left to right. If you lose your balance, that's okay. Find your focus, come back into it. Keep it going. We're going to set these weights down. Next, we have 4 mountain climbers to 4 crossbody climbers. They can be standing, they can be from a tabletop, or from a high plank. Option 1, 4 mountain climbers, 4 cross climbers, same knee, same elbow, opposite knee, opposite elbow. You can also bring the knees down. Same movements. You can also do it from standing, 4 high knees, 4 crossbody. You can take out that hop, 4 high knees, and then adding that cross. Keep it going. We're going to grab 1 heavy weight next. That's it. You've got 5. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, catch your breath. Grab that 1 heavy weight. Feet are wider than your hips. We have a dumbbell pass through. We're going to bring it up and switch. 40 seconds has begun. Those 10 seconds really fly by. We're passing that weight. Now you can do a gentle pass off and switch between the palms. You can let that weight float in the air and switch. Keep it going. Halfway there, 20 seconds to go. You got this. Really alternating that weight between your right and left hand, passing it out in front of your chest. Keep it going. That's it. All right, keep that weight from here. We're going to reach that weight between your palms up overhead. We have 5 pulls on the right side, and then we're going to switch. 5 pulls on the left side. You can do this without weight if you want more of that cardio burst. Add that weight if you want that resistance. 5 on each side. Then you switch. Keep it going. Almost there. Reach and pull. Really drawing that knee up towards your chest. Hands down towards your ankles. Less than 10 seconds here. Stay with it. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right. If you set that weight down, go ahead and grab it up again. Come to the back of your area. Feet are wide, toes are turned out. Weight between your palms at heart center. We're going to walk it up, monster walks. When you get to the top, give me 4 low squat jacks. Keep it low. Once you get those 4, we're going to walk it back. When you get to the back of your area where you started, hold it low. 4 low squat jacks. Keep it low, walk it up. Chest is nice and lifted here. 4 low squat jacks. Bring it back. That's it, you've got 10. We're going to pick up that second heavy weight here in just a moment. All right, finish up where you're at. Grab that second weight. We have a single leg deadlift to a deadlift, and then switching sides. So stagger your feet. Double deadlift, and stagger the right behind. Come back up. Place that right foot back down, and then stagger the left foot behind. Keep it going. Keep your shoulders relaxed down from your ears. You're hinging at the waist. The ball of your back foot is pressed into the floor. The entire foot of your front is pressed into the ground. Pressing your hips back. Glide the weight down the front of your shin. You've got 3, 2. All right, keep those weights with you. Come down on the floor. This is our last move. This is number 9. We have a chest press with a leg raise and lower. So zip your legs together. Give me that chest press as you raise and lower the legs. Now you want your legs to be slow, controlled. You want your lower back glued to that floor. Your belly not doming outwards. Knuckles up to the ceiling. Your chest press can be as slow as your legs, can be faster, it can even be slower. You have a breather after this. Then we're back to the top with those burpees and 2 jacks. You've got less than 10, stay with it. Wide arm chest press, leg raise and lowers. You've got it. All right, come on up. Set those weights down. Whatever you're using, come to the top of your area. Try to step it side to side. Catch your breath. You've still got 20 seconds. Keep those feet moving. We've got those burpees coming up first. So coming to the top of your area. Finding your breath. We have 2 jacks. Step or hop it up to that high plank or tabletop. And give me those 2 jacks and a plank or tabletop. All right, 45 seconds is on the clock. Body in motion stays in motion. Keep it going. If you're stepping your feet, making sure that you're alternating which foot steps in and out first. You can also take those jacks to a step and just alternating which ones you start with. We have those reverse lunge, bicep curls in 5. That's 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Grab your weight of choice. Bicep curl, palms facing in. Reverse lunge. Alternate right to left. 40 seconds has already begun. Chest is lifted. Keep it going. That foot steps directly behind you. Keep it going. Palms towards the same shoulder. You're more than halfway there. That's it. Last 10. All right, we're going to keep those weights for our next move. You've got 3, 2. All right, finish up. Bring your feet hip width apart and parallel. Suitcase squat. Weights down. Hammer curl, knee drive. Overhead press. Bring everything down. Set it back up. On the other side. 40 seconds has already started. You can make it more fluid. Moving your hands and your feet. You can isolate those moves. Coming to standing. Knee drive. Curl. Overhead press. Bring it down. Extend. Release. Whichever is your choice. Do it with control. That's it. We have 4 mountain climbers to 4 cross climbers next. So set those weights down. Come on down to the floor. All right. High plank, tabletop, or standing. 4 knee drives, step or hop. And then draw that knee towards the opposite elbow. Same elbow 4 times. Opposite elbow 4 times. High plank, tabletop. You can also do it from standing. Do what you can. Maybe take out that hop. If you want to increase that cardio, get your heart rate back up. Add that cardio back in. You've got 5. We're going to grab 1 heavy weight next. All right, grab that heavy weight. Feet wide in your hips, toes are slightly turned out. Whatever weight you choose to have in your hand, whichever hand. Squat down low. Bring that weight between your legs, between your ankles, and then rise it up in front of you. Passing off to the opposite hand. Keep it going. This is round 2 of 3. So strong. Halfway through this move. The next one we have with or without a weight. One weight between your palms. Keep it going for 7. Last 3, 2. All right. Again, with or without weight. Palm, weight between your palm, overhead. Reach and pull 5 times. And then we switch. Reach and pull. Still going. That's it. You got less than 30 seconds here. We're going to keep that one heavy weight between your palms for our next move. Last 15. Get that heart rate back up. 10. That's it. Just 5 on each side. You got 3, 2, and 1. All right, come to the back of your area, feet wide in your hips, toes turned out between your palms, elbows are wide. Walk it up, whatever space you have. When you get there, jack it out 3 times. Hold it wide. Walk it back. Chin and chest stays lifted. 3 low squat jacks. Walk it up. Keep it going. Try to keep those feet wide. Knees are tracking out over your toes. So what I mean by that is your knees aren't coming inwards. They shouldn't be over your toes, but tracking over your toes. So if you find your knees are coming inward, come up a little bit higher. Maybe sink a little bit lower. You've got 3, 2. All right, pick up those 2 heavy weights. We have a deadlift to alternate single leg deadlift. So keep your feet planted, glide the weights down, stagger your foot back. Right foot, step it down, both feet glued, glide the weights down. As you come up, bring that left foot back. Really glide the weights down the front of your shins. Your neck is at neutral spine. Keep your shoulders relaxed down, relax your forehead. Try to press your hips back behind you. Last 7. And 3, 2. And your last one. Finish up where you're at. Come on down to the floor with those 2 weights. We have a wide arm chest press, leg raise and lower. You can also alternate chest press, leg raise, leg lower. Now the lower you bring your feet towards the floor without touching, the more challenging it's going to be. And the most important thing I want you to think about is as you lower your feet, if your lower back lifts up off the floor, if any bit of air or water can get through, don't lower your feet so far. You want no pain, no discomfort in your lower back. Keep it going. Keeping your navel pulled into your spine. Keep your gaze up to the ceiling. You can have a micro bend in your knees. Keep your legs zipped together. Wide arm chest press. Leg raise and lower. All right, come on up. We have one more round. That is it. This is our chance to perfect those moves. You still got 20 seconds. So we're going to come to the front of our area. Maybe step it side to side. Make it an active rest. We have those 2 standing jacks to step or hop it to a high plank or tabletop. And give me those 2 jacks in whatever position you're in on the floor. All right, 2 jacks. This is your last time doing this. Last time doing burpees. Last time doing jumping jacks today. Of course, if you choose to do them on your own, I will never fault you for that. They are my favorite. Keep it going. 2 jumping jacks, step or hop it out to that high plank or tabletop. And give me those 2 jacks. Stepping or hopping. Keep in mind if you're stepping, you're alternating which foot you start with. And just like that, you've got 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab the weight of choice. Alternate reverse lunge with a bicep curl. Bringing that back knee towards the floor. It does not have to touch. If you do choose to touch, please make sure it's a very gentle tap. You only have one set of knees. Keep it going. Chin and chest stays lifted. Still going. Palm towards the same shoulder. Leg steps directly back. You've got 10. We're going to keep those weights. And 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Relax your shoulders down, feet are hip width apart and parallel. Suitcase squat, hammer curl, knee drive, overhead press as you hold that knee up. Bring it all down. Last time doing this, really challenge your balance. Use your lower abs to drive that knee higher up. Think about trying to tap your knee to your shoulder. Hold completely still with that knee lifted, your toes flexed as you draw the weights overhead. If you lose your balance, catch your breath. Come back into it. You've got 7. We're setting those weights down next for 4 mountain climbers, same knee, same elbow, to 4 opposite. All right, finish up where you're at. All right, whether you're standing, hopping, tabletop, or high plank, I want you to give it your all. 4 knees to the same elbow, and we're going to twist it out. 4 knees to the opposite elbow. You can do the same thing from a tabletop. 4 knees, and then twist. You can also work from a high plank. Get that momentum going. You've got 12 seconds. We're going to come back to standing. If you're in a tabletop or high plank, grabbing 1 heavy dumbbell in 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Grab 1 heavy dumbbell. Spread your feet wider than your hips. Toes are turned out. Bring that weight between your thighs, towards your ankles. Draw it up and bring it to the opposite hand. Keep it going. Again, you can do a warm handoff, directly passing it to your opposite hand. You can also float that weight in midair. That's it. We have those 5 cross-body crunches next. Standing knee. And 5. Stay with it. 3, 2. All right. With or without that weight, we're going to reach and pull. Reaching up, pulling down. 5 on each side, and then switch. Try to make that transition fast. So again, if you want to add that resistance, pick up that weight. If you want to make it more of a cardio burst and decrease the resistance, set that weight down. You're still reaching your arms up. Extend your leg back and then pull everything together. 5 of each. Keep it going. You've got 7 seconds. We have those monster walks next. All right, finish up where you're at. Come to the back of your area. Feet are wider than your hips, toes turned out between your palms, elbows are wide. Keep it low. Walk it up. When you get there, give me 3 low squat jacks. Hold it low and wide. Walk it back. Hold it here. 3 squat jacks. Hold it wide. Walk it up. Keep it going. Maybe gaze down. Make sure your knees are tracking it over your toes. You don't have your knees coming towards a knock-knee position. Less than 15 seconds to go. Yes, you can. We're going to grab 2 heavy weights. You've got less than a minute and a half of work remaining. All right. 2 moves remain. That is it. You got this. 1 heavy weight in each hand. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. Ground through your feet. Glide the weight down. Come up, stagger your right foot back. Glide the weight down in front of your left shin. Come up, right foot steps down, back to parallel. Weight down the front of both of your shins. Left foot back. Go slow and controlled here. You have less than 20 seconds remaining of this move. Alternate single leg deadlift to Romanian deadlift, or what I call a double deadlift. Keep it going. You got 3, 2, and 1. Finish up where you're at. When you do, come onto the floor with those 2 heavy weights, 1 weight in each hand. Zip your legs together long, elbows are wide, knuckles to the ceiling. Wide arm chest press, slow leg raise and lower. Lower your legs as far as you can without your lower back lifting up, without your belly doming outwards. Pull your navel into your spine. Your heels should not touch that floor. That floor is lava. Your elbows also don't touch. Don't use that momentum. Keep that resistance on. Slow legs. Arms can be just as slow, slower, or faster. Keep your legs zipped together. Maybe point your toes, distract yourself. You've got it. Almost there. All right, finish up where you're at. Set the weights down. Stay on your back. Draw your knees into your chest. You can grab on top of your shins or the back side of your thighs and rolling side to side. Nice lower back stretch. Extend your legs to 90 by keeping your knees into your chest. Grab the outside of your feet. You can also keep hold of the back side of your thighs and happy baby and rolling side to side. Draw your knees back together. Curl yourself into a tiny ball and rock and roll yourself a few times along your spine, tapping your toes and rolling back. Let's do it once more because it's so much fun. All right, when you get there, come on up. Scoot yourself back so you have plenty of space in front of you. Extend your legs long. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Flex your right toes to protect your knee. And then walk your left foot as close or keep it as far away as you'd like. Notice the stretch here in your right hip. Maybe deepen that stretch by letting that left knee fall to the left or your right knee fall to the right. Maybe moving it side to side. Before coming back to the middle, extend your left leg, extend your right leg, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, flex your left foot, walk your right foot in as close or keep it as far away as you'd like. Notice that stretch in your left hip. Maybe drawing your right knee down towards the floor, coming through center, left knee towards the floor. Rocking side to side for a deeper stretch in your hips and your glutes. And then coming back through center, extend your right foot, extend your left foot, come up to a standing position slowly. Feet are slightly wider than your hips. Maybe bump your hips side to side, draw your right arm across your body, grabbing just your forearm, avoiding your wrist or your elbow. Open and switch, left arm across your body. Open, draw your right elbow wide behind your head, chin and chest stays lifted. Stretching that tricep. Open and switch, left elbow wide, chin and chest stays lifted. Open, relax your arms down, maybe circle out your wrists with your feet still wide. Bring your hands to your lower back. You can also clasp your hands behind your back, lengthening your arms, opening up your chest and your collarbone, whether your hands are clasped behind you or hands on your lower back. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Come back to center, release your hands, circle out your wrist. Nice big inhale. Fantastic work. Thank you so much for joining me today.